if I do this, I guess it doesn't end your turn anymore, so we'll do that. And then do that. And yeah, you'll come home, although you'll probably do it this way for a little bit more exploration. We'll see. So you're there, you're going there, that's all good. And we could settle over here, but I don't think there's as much of a reason to do it. Stone's not being threatened yet, which is nice to see. This scout, you know what, I'm going to call you healed enough. So we'll have to deal with that encampment. Actually, this scout here might be going towards that encampment. Well, they're definitely producing more stuff down here, so I'm happy I'm building another archer. Holy cow. Alright, that's dead. Thank goodness. And yeah, you are going to come down this way for some scouting. And this scout will go and kill the other scout. Which may have actually stopped them from reaching here and sharing some information. I don't know. Tomgar, hey, thank you very much for the tip. Loving all the Civ 6 streams, so I thought I'd contribute to the whiskey fund on top of the Prime sub. Sante, or Sante. It's more like Sante, right? You don't really pronounce the L. I can't remember how to pronounce that properly. How do I like the new game? I like it a lot. Scout to the north of the capital. There might be some interesting settling spots. That's true. There is an empty spot over here that we should definitely check out. Although I'm still quite happy with this spot here. Minus the lack of fresh water, which is a little bit unhappy making. But overall, I think it's fine. Yeah, come down here. That doesn't really reveal much, but that's okay. You are going to, I guess, whack the scout first, because we might even get lucky with the roll and kill him. No, okay. We did not, but that's okay. I'm going to move into the forest here, and then get you to start healing up. And then we'll see what we want to do at that point. Tiles are still good? Yes, indeed. 2 turns to mysticism, and then we'll try to switch over to the builder discount. Oh, Jeebus, that is not good. There you go, there's our third archer, so we get a Eureka towards machinery, which is an excellent, excellent tech. In fact, ironworking is required for it. I think what we'll do, even though we've got no Eurekas along the way, I don't know if I want to rush it. There's not really another likely path. I think, whoa, we got another tip. I'm just going to queue up machinery over here. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, Elliot! Thank you very much. I just started a new contract gig, so here's something to help you work on your own culture victory via internet video games. Thank you very much, Elliot. Appreciate that. Congratulations on the gig, and thank you. Holy cow. Thank you very much. Wow. What am I? Archers. I'm going to move here, which should not end my turn. Indeed, it did not. Good. Because river crossing from out of the city doesn't cost anything, and there's a road here, so we don't have to pay the extra for the difficult terrain. So I'm just going to focus on this. Yeah, there's a big barbarian assault coming over here. I'm happy we got the extra archer. I will start building a builder here, and we'll get the discount soon. You're going to move down here to find a scout. You're healing, and over here, I want you to move there and settle up. That's going to be okay. And actually, I saw a barbarian over here, so I guess we're going to have to go and try to catch him. So I can delete this marker, which is going to be fine. Nagoya, just be food focused, although I think you were already doing that. And go, whoops, nope. Straight into monument, please. Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, breaking quill again. Dun 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 dun. Ba-da-da-da-ba-ba.
I like to say I practice militant mysticism. I'm absolutely sure of some things that I don't quite know.
I think that's the first time we heard that quote. All right, I'm going to right-click on colonization to get it out of there properly. And charismatic leader. And then we are going to grab Ilkum. There it is. And I want inspiration over here. So this should bring us up to 3 great scientist points per turn. And the question is, will that be enough for us to get Hypatia? Because it would be perfect. We have a campus without a library over here. And Hypatia will give us a free library, and all libraries get +1 science. So we are now producing 1.1 per turn? No, that just hasn't calculated. We do get the bonus because we get an extra 15% from having Classical Republic. So that'll end up being 3.3 something, 3.4 versus their 2. Now they're currently ahead, but it might work out. Next Civic, I mean, we do want culture, so getting the theater squares and everything up and running is good. But I don't think we have to rush to that. We've got a lot to build right now, so I'm just going to grab military tradition with the discount over here. Save ourselves the science. Okay, the trade route is back in, which is good. We might want to start another settler for in this area, because there's a lot of good spots. There's potentially a really good spot here. If nothing else, I could go all the way up here, get our coastal city finally. I think there's another builder. We do have Ilkham in here, so I will go ahead and get another builder. We've got terrain to improve around Kyoto. We've got lots of terrain to improve over here. You better not be starting any shit, Congo. I don't buy the tile now, just give me a little room to push his unit back. Oh, we got an envoy. Now, right now, we do have the thing where we get double envoys. Yes, first one counts as 2. So we want to send it to one of the places where... I mean, the level 3 wouldn't make a big difference here. I mean, the suzerain bonus maybe, but no. So I will start with the one that gives me probably more science. So do this. That'll be worth an extra +2 science. Don't think it'll recalculate right now. It'll wait until next turn, but that's pretty helpful. Over here, we're going to obviously finish off this guy and start applying damage over here. So the trade route I'm going to send to... Oh, that's interesting. That is a fair amount of science and gold. Actually, we could just go for a ton of money. I could send the trade route to Nagoya so that it can send a road back to me and produce a little food and production in Nagoya. But I think I am going to build it to Hattusa because that's a fair amount of stuff, and it'll build a road through to Nagoya as well, which is quite nice. I think we're going to do that, and it's mostly away from barbarians. This is what I get for trying to play peaceful. You want to have an aggressive neighbor who forces war, which is fine, because if he declares war on me, which is almost certainly about to happen. God damn it, I'm still dealing with barbarians. Archer, get down here. Yeah, you get down here as well. It means I can take Quilla, which, I mean, it's got Quill right in the name. How can I not conquer that? If you do campus research grants, wouldn't that help get Hypatia? You're true. Or you're true. You're right. Campus research grants would take us 8 turns. But at the end, it would give me some great scientist points equal to a certain percentage of my production rate, as well as a little bit of science along the way. I guess if I really want to get Hypatia... Oh, have the numbers recalculated? Because I might get some information now that's helpful. No, it hasn't yet. So we're 45 short. So assuming we make 3 and change, we'll have it within 15 turns. Whereas over here, they're 2 per turn. Yeah, we might not get it because they're about, again, 15 turns away as well. Plus or minus math, which is hard. You know what? Let's do it. I really want to get Hypatia. So we're going to do this. Because it should give us a boost towards there.
Everything has its limit. Iron ore cannot be educated into gold.
Hey. Votos, thanks for the sub. Base Snake as well. Sinistrous, cheers and thank you. Little D. Lucamus with the resub there. Self-titled. Oh, that's a good name. I like that. And probably some more, but that's where the chat log ends. Cheers and thank you for that. All right. Oh, you got barbarian horse archers now. I can't. Damn it. I can't stick around here forever with my goddamn archers. I'm going to have to go to the Congo front. All right, this scout, I'm going to bring you back to check out over here. Why don't you go ahead and explore over here, actually? That's going to be fine. We'll see what's over there. We got a promotion earned, which is quite nice. We don't have walls over here yet, which is a bit annoying. I'm going to switch your priority to actual production. And... oh, we haven't actually enabled ancient walls either, so never mind. There you go. Just go for max food, which is going to be that. Yeah. Okay, hasn't declared yet. That's good. I'm going to shoot you, and I'm going to sidestep you this way. And actually, there's no zone of control for these guys. Not that it matters anyway. I just want to start moving a little closer to the front. Another dead barbarian. Brussels, what's your mission? You got a new one. Trigger Eureka for Celestial Navigation. That's going to be quite tough for me right now, because it requires us to build 2 galleys. So, if we look over here, our great people, because it has been a turn. It's a 3.4, yeah. No, you know what? I think it really is a good thing that we started the campus research grants. So it doesn't give us per turn boost, but when it finishes, it should give us some amount of great person progress.
I don't underrate the value of military knowledge. But if men make war in slavish obedience to rules, they will fail.
All right, we're not going to switch our civics right now, I don't think. Because we're still building a builder here, and I probably want another one. The +1 production's still good. We'll still get some use out of the Diplomatic League. The inspiration is still a key part of our strategy right this moment. Yeah, I'll keep the Ilcum, because I think we're going to build another builder, although... maybe not right now. What would we replace it with? Because we can switch back to it in a bit. We get some more gold out of our trade routes. Actually, that mightn't be a terrible thing. Especially since we're going to want to upgrade stuff or rush by a unit. Nah. Yeah, okay. Some caravanseries in there. So we still have +1 production. Yeah, an extra couple of gold. I think that's going to be good. Choose Civic. So... I don't think any of these things are about to happen. We're definitely... it doesn't look like we're in a position to start building Wonder anytime soon, which is a damn shame. You are going to finish off that guy. You are going to move down here. Shoot him. Scout. Alright, so nothing special over here, but the river still makes it a good spot for various bonuses. And it's nice and flat and very farmable terrain over here, so that's really good. You don't need the river to be a farm the same way. Ay, 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 that hurt! Oh! Wow, damn. Can I even escape with this guy? I might be able to get out of vision range. He might not be able to see me there. He might still decide to chase. We could try Wonder over here. Hang Garden's always very good. Oracle is particularly helpful, probably. Districts in this city provide more great people points for their type. Must be built on hills. Gives us a little culture, a little bit of faith. Must be built on hills. So, I mean, a Holy Site District's quite good here, and it would be nice to get the adjacency bonus, but I'm not replacing the diamonds. Which apparently isn't even a possibility. Oh, I can't chop the jungle yet. That's why. I mean, I could build it off somewhere else. If I did build it, say, here... or here. Yeah, I don't think that's the route to the future. Honestly, I think what we need is a spearman. And there is actually a boost if you kill a unit with a spearman. I think that's going to be handy over here. Just a little bit more military. So much for being peaceful, but the game's not letting me be peaceful. I'm also not going to move this builder out of here right now. I don't want to just farm on the north. I really want to improve these resources, and I can't really reach that right now, so we're going to hold off. Meanwhile, yeah, some decent stuff over here. Still worried about this, but we're all moving some units in that direction, not a ton of them. And hopefully this archer survives. Ah! Poopsicles. Ooh, nice up there. Damn it! And just move on to this hill here temporarily. And I can move out, because what's this guy's movement? Probably only 3, right? 1, 2, 3, even 4. 4 he could reach me, I suppose, but I don't think he's got 4. Horseman. If horseman is 4, if this barbarian horseman has the same movement, then he will be able to reach me if I go onto there. So, builder, spend one more turn in there. Do I have money to buy a military unit? I could buy another archer. Including one over here. Maybe I'll just wait. I can get you in here, actually. You know what? I'm not afraid for this city anymore. Especially since I do have a warrior heading this way as well. I think that's okay. So, sure. No, you know what? Over here. We're going to purchase an archer here.
Don't reinvent the wheel. Just realign it.
Does a unit with promotion still gain XP and maybe not? Well, I mean, the display is probably capped, but you're right. That's something to consider. We are going to send an envoy over to Zanzibar, which will count as 2. But I've got to focus on killing, though. Like, if this thing doesn't die, I have to go and do this, which actually still isn't going to kill it. But I have to apply as much damage as possible. But I could have snuck in a promotion, perhaps. So I'm just going to go ahead and settle there. It looks like those units went away. They did expand their border here, but I do have the stone, so that's going to be okay. Do I want to buy anything else over here? No, I don't think so. Quilla's got the whales. Yeah, if I built the city here, I could have bought to the whales, but that's not going to happen, so that's okay. Hypatia's still on the list? She is. Good. We're going to finish this in 3 turns, and hopefully that'll give us an interesting boost. Builder is going to stay where you are. Scout, just go and do it automatically. I think we're going to be fine. This trade route's heading over here, which is good and fine. We're still at 1 of 1. What I might want to do is just go halfway to these and then switch off. Well, with engineering, I can't really. Now, do I have the ability to build ancient walls now? I know I need masonry with its quarry boost. Well, I'll see about getting halfway up to engineering and then switching off or something. Yeah, it'd be really nice to get the quarries going. Which I could do over here. If these guys ever pissed off. I suppose it is safe for me to do this with the builder. This guy's 2 damage to kill a full health archer. Okay, still likes my impressive military. So that's his hidden agenda, is clearly something about liking people who have big armies. So we actually be friends. You're being a jerk. Are you gonna go pillage my freaking district? You big jerk face? Here, come at my archer, bro. Attack my archer. Don't pillage. Okay. Well, it's sort of what I wanted. We are about to get the spearmen soon. Okay. Move back down here. Oh, that in my turn? Is this a hill? Oh, it is too. That's alright. Now come back over here. If they move out again, that's going to be fine. I will take that encounter. Alright, so we've finished that project. So now what does it look like for our great person progress? Someone got Hypatia. They must have spent for it. Sorry, wrong list here. That's Congo. Unless they were working the project as well to get the boost, because we clearly got our boost, but Hypatia's gone. That makes me extraordinarily sad. So we don't get the turbo libraries anymore, nor the free library. Yeah, that's highly disappointing. I think we want to get a watermill as a priority here. Well, we are housing capped, so the granary first, but the watermill would give us a lot of extra food from the rice. Sneaking in a wonder would be very nice. Although I think what we want is the builder. Now, I don't remember. Do we still have Ilkham? No. But we do need that. We need a lot of builders. I'm going to go and switch my drama and poetry. I'm just going to switch over to the games and recreation. So we're going to pre-build half of those and see what we can sneak in. What I'll do next turn is build a quarry. Oh, goody hut. 40 gold. And it's not enough to buy anything. Well, I mean, I could buy a tile. But I'll build the quarry. And then we'll be able to... Actually, I should already be researching masonry. Into engineering. Into finish machinery. Because then we'll get boosts all the way. Alright, I'm okay with things over here. I think I'm going to get the watermill. Because we'll get to take advantage of the wheat here. And I think what I'm going to do here is swap these two guys around. That way, this guy can still shoot here. And there's no way we win with that. No. And then this guy can shoot here. And this will get us a kill with a spearman. Which is a Eureka! And then here we can finally quarry something. Giving us a Eureka towards masonry. And yeah, you're just going to fortify up. He says he loves me for my military, but I don't trust him. Yeah, go ahead and take that attack. That's going to be okay. Now, this archer, I could... Oh yeah, his turn is done. I do want to upgrade him or promote him at some point, but he's been too busy. Too busy. But this encampment should go this time. So first of all, in fact, I think this archer will still be busy because what I'm going to do is kill him, get rid of that. It's caused way too many problems. Excellent. And we're going to prep some farming over here. Okay, that's finally been dealt with. You fortify until healed. That's going to be okay. So masonry. I do want to get some ancient walls down here as well. Oh my god, another settler. Another unescorted settler, you guys. I want to take it so badly. Build a farm. Urgh, I want it so badly. He's probably going to go and settle in between all my cities over here. Which, honestly, I could still consider sticking a city in there, too. I think in the immediate... I'm going to go and buy this banana. And I don't suppose there's a cheap tile I can buy over here. Oops. Yes, there is. I'm not actually worried about him stealing this citrus. I was thinking more about buying a tile over here and discouraging him from settling in that direction. But I think to make sure I'm going to do this. Plus, Nagano could actually work that tile. Yeah. If I owned it. So it's a little bit safer. Plus, I have the Pantheon for these things if I ever get some plantations on them. And there is a goody hut there. Yeah, you're right. So I'm going to finally promote this guy. And then I'll probably send him to that goody hut. Because I'm going to send this archer up there. Oh, he's got a promotion as well, actually. And this fellow... maybe march over this way. Well, he should probably heal. So, sit in place and heal. That's going to be okay. And then we'll move some more things. Alright. Builders. Yeah, we want to switch over to Ilkham again, I think. What do you want me to do? Construct an encampment.
Each of us is carving a stone, erecting a column, or cutting a piece of stained glass in the construction of something much bigger than ourselves.
Alright, but we're not actually going to build an ancient wall in that time, and we can't buy walls. So I guess we're not going to get the boost for engineering. But I still want to work my way up to machinery, though. Because getting the crossbows is very powerful. You are going to get an upgrade. Do that. You over here have been upgraded, so go and get the goody hut. And I think we want to go and get the diamond mine hooked up. I mean, We could prioritize getting these plantations here, but I mean, I am here. This guy will probably go and do the bananas, then come down and start doing the citrus. I think that's sound. Where did that bastard go? Where is he going to plant his damn city? Attack me! I'm going to try to play diplomatic. I'll try to be nice to people, even though I actually do want them to declare war on me so that I can, you know, take all their stuff. Since I'm not allowed to declare war, is what I have decided for some foolish reason. Alright, this place does need a granary. It needs a watermill. I do want to wonder as well, but I think it makes sense to have our city grow. Although the wonders help, well, bigger cities help everything, so... Ooh, damn. There's not some bad city spots over there. Interesting. You're going to head in this direction. So yeah, you're going to come over here, get the bananas. You're going to go over there. Do get the gems. I could remove the rainforest first, or left the rainforest for adjacency bonus, or lots of things I could have done. I think I'm actually going to get you to help the spearman clear out this barbarian encampment. So we bought so many tiles over here. Who needs a monument? What are you working? Yeah, that's fine. Although, again, speaking of places that need builders. Yeah, we've got to get the Ilkham back in. I'll do the granary here, but then we're definitely going to go back for Ilkham and just try to spam out a bunch more builders. I would like a city up here, and then maybe one in the middle, just to get everything sort of connected up and feeling a little bit more contiguous. Oh, hello. Die. Well, probably not die. Oh, you did die. And we got a boost towards games and recreation.
People who cannot find time for recreation are sooner or later to find time for illness.
Insula. +1 housing in all cities with at least 2 special districts. No. We're gonna have the Ilkham. I could replace the wild card, but I don't think I want to do that. Although, what's the next great scientist? Yeah. Double Eureka. And 1 inspiration. That's quite a lot. So, I think we want to leave that in. So, I think I'm going to go and get rid of caravanseries for now. And put in the Ilkham. I mean, I want to settle some space, but spamming out a few builders actually would be stupendous right now. And choose a civic. I think I'm not going to bother finishing drum on poetry right now. I'll do a lot of these halfways. Military training. Actually, we've got a mission for an encampment, so we're really incentivized to do that. Again, I may pre-build it halfway. Since we're not really needing to rush any of those things. We're actually progressing through the tree quite quickly here. Which is one of the reasons, like, we have more things than we can build. Trade routes to plunder. Some damn dude somewhere hanging out over here. I'm going to probably buy the stone next turn. Just in case. Although he can't settle that close to instantly take it, so it's going to be fine. Again, he might stick a city in the middle here, but that'll just be that much easier to conquer. Oh! I was not expecting that. Okay, well, we'll definitely have to buy the cocoa and the horse. But we don't have the money for that right now. Alright, you're done that. Do I want to prioritize your ancient walls? No, first of all, what I'm going to do in this city is I'm going to remove the food focus. I think I'm going to have to manually lock some tiles here. I want you to work this tile because it's awesome. And then both these superfood tiles. I don't think we need to worry about ancient walls. We've got a couple of units nearby. I think the right thing to do is just to keep spamming out builders right now while we've got the Ilkham. We've got a lot of terrain to improve. You punk. Well, if we clear out this encampment, it'll help us to buy another tile, which is good. I think I'm going to put a unit sort of over here to keep an eye on that area, which was one of my plans at some point. You are going to plantation this. I mean, I could spend a charge removing the rainforest to get food and production in Kyoto. So here's the thing that like we're gonna have to figure out at some point. How much is a charge worth? You know, in various stages of the game. Later on, you get builders with 5 charges. Do I spend a builder charge, which is very valuable, clearing the forest? I guess one of the questions is this. How much production does it take for us to build a builder right now? Alright, a builder is 50 base production, but it's currently costing us 62. I don't know if that's arrow-wise or it's number of cities. So, clearing this is basically half a builder, plus a whole ton of food. And a builder has 3 charges. I mean, it does spend some amount of time. I think it's worth clearing this one. And then we'll be able to plantation. We'll take a charge. I'm pretty sure it does. We'll find out in a second when we can click on him again. I'm pretty confident it does take a charge. Repairs don't. But yeah, it takes a charge to clear something. So I haven't been doing it because in my mind it's like, oh no, the charges are too important, but it was removing the rainforest, although it's still there. It did say clear the rainforest, is specifically what the button said. And it definitely has no more rainforest, but it does have bananas. The graphics haven't necessarily updated, probably because it's the banana graphic, actually. Yeah, actually, no, it did clear the rainforest graphic. It's just the bananas are also quite overwhelming there. So we can't, I actually don't have the ability to harvest. Oh, no, here. This would be the harvest the banana for 65 food, which I'm not going to do. I'm going to do this. This would have removed the rainforest regardless. But this way I got to harvest it, again, at the cost of a charge. I'm going to do this because, as a plantation, this should be giving us culture.